When I was a freshman in college, I used to sit in the sort of indoor break area between library and computer lab while waiting for my classes. I didn't know a whole lot of people yet, and the other student union was always loud, so I really liked this place to study and relax since there was hardly anyone ever there. Well, one day I was walking to the break area to wait for my next classes, and I noticed a guy in his late 50s, early 60s close behind me. I held a door open for him and he said thank you, and I just nodded and went to one of the couches and he followed me. Kind of blocked me in between the couches and the door and began a conversation. It was a pretty normal at first, just nice to see young people who are respectful type conversation. I'm not very confrontational, so I didn't know how to stop the conversation. I was looking at my phone and trying to end the conversation with, haha, yeah, well, it was nice talking to you, but he didn't get the hint. Then it took a weird turn. He asked if I was Latina, and I said yes, and he said, yeah, I can tell because Latina women either have huge tits or a fat ass, but never both. And I just looked from my phone and just, excuse me? And he said, rambling about how sexy Latina women were and other explicit comments. So I cut him off and I said, I'm sorry, I need to go and I forgot I have work today. So I grabbed my bag that I didn't even unpack. I pushed past him and he started to follow me as I began walking out of the break area. He asked me where I work. I told him, oh, super far away, so I need to go. He kept insisting I tell him where I work and that he should walk me to my car. I told him no, started to pick up the pace, and he kept following me and keeping the pace, saying pretty young ladies shouldn't walk alone. And I then yelled, leave me alone, and ran into the library. I was inside and looked through the glass door, and this dude was waiting by the doors. He was seriously standing there trying to look in and see where I was. He wouldn't come in though, which was weird. Then the librarian at the info desk asked if I was okay, and I broke down and apologized for maybe overreacting, but she reassured me and called the campus police. She let me sit behind the desk and we saw the guy take off. I was too scared to leave though, and finally the campus security came, which I gave them a description of him. They had me wait in the library, and after about 10 minutes, the campus police said that they think they found the dude in the parking lot. They took me on their golf cart and we parked behind a wall so I wouldn't have to confront him but could still ID him. And sure enough, it was him. They took him away, then escorted me to my car. A couple days later, I was called to the Title IX office for a follow-up. They asked me for details and then told me about the campus police had found him walking in between cars and looking into them. When they apprehended him, they scanned his driver license, and turns out this dude has already been banned from the campus because he already had harassed 4 other women. He wasn't even a student at any point. This dude would literally show up and creep on women and try to follow them to their cars or get them to leave with him. Thankfully, every single one of us found police faculty to help us before anything escalated. To this day, over 10 years now, lol, I still think about how if I hadn't listened to my gut, even though I thought I might have been overreacting, what could have happened. I pray that he never successfully attacked, kidnapped someone. Unfortunately, I don't remember the guy's name, so I cannot look him up, and stay safe, you all, and listen to your gut.